Welcome back to the weekly news roundup. This is the business edition. These are recorded live Fridays, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to come on by and join the fun. And what we're going to do over here before we dive on in, if you are in need of a website and you need some hosting for that, maybe you need to pick up a domain, head on over to my affiliate link, tlm.li/A2H. And you can jump on in over here and pick up some hosting anywhere starting from like $3 on up to like $100 for a dedicated server. I actually use the more expensive VPS so I can get cPanel for my clients. And overall, I'm very happy with their service. I've been with them now about 2 years, so definitely check them out. And if you want to use that link there, it will actually help support the channel. So let's dive on into the business news. Well, last week we talked about Apple being brave and courageous, and they're not going to be shipping their phones with chargers or headphone jacks, according to, with chargers or earbuds. Basically, no headphones, no chargers with your new Apple phones, according to the lead Apple prophet. And Samsung's like, we are courageous too. And Samsung, apparently, they're not going to bring chargers with phones either. Like, and I hear somebody like, well, you already have many chargers. Dude, you always need more chargers. You always need more chargers. Ship the chargers. Ship the chargers. It's like becoming like a printer. You guys ever see that oatmeal cartoon, right? The why printers are sent here from hell to inspire loathing and rage or whatever it happens to be. I don't know. But anyway, you go out to the printer, you're coming back all happy face with your new printer. You get home and realize there's no print cable in this thing. Got to go back to the store and get yourself a print cable. And no, you don't have hundreds of print cables laying around. And so, so phones apparently are now not coming with a charger. Yeah, that'll be an upgrade. Oh, you'd like to add the patented Apple charger? Add $50 to your bill? Like, what? All right. But anyway, Samsung may not include chargers in the boxes of some of the smartphones starting in 2021, according to a new report. Companies taking them out because people already have chargers and it helps reduce costs. I bet that they're not going to drop the price of their phone. I bet that they won't. I bet their phone's going to get more expensive. Yeah, that means it helps them make more money and you have to shell out money for another charger. All right, next we actually go to my local town, people. My local town news. The crazy insanity that's going on makes me watch my local news every day just to get the doom and gloom claims. I mean, I think I'm addicted to doom and gloom. I don't know what's going to happen when the coof is over because, man. But anyway, I'm over here reading this. And Marine Bay and Barrie pushes back against GrubHub adding businesses without permission. Guys, this is actually a store that's on the road to one of my usual walks. I'm going to stop in and order something from this store just because of their article here. Just because of this. So, of course, we've talked in the past about the unscrupulousness of all these things, Grubhub, Uber Eats, all these. And we even talked about the guy who Grubhub added their products and it was the wrong price, and he was actually able to make a profit ordering his own food from himself. Go figure. Well, apparently in our local town, Grubhub went through our local town and added about 20 restaurant owners to their system without asking them, without anything else. And so they come in and said, this driver from Grubhub comes in with an order for something that is, they didn't get the menu right, of course. So they came in for I think it was lobster, and they only serve lobster between a certain range of hours. So a person came in for lunch to order a lobster. And I'm sorry, we don't have lobster. Well, no, we're a Grubhub delivery. I'm sorry, we don't participate in Grubhub. Go, Of course, the article does correctly point out, now the people who were using Grubhub are mad at the restaurant. People, stop using these companies. These companies are unscrupulous, immoral, and corrupt. Stop using them. Stop using Grubhub. Stop using Uber Eats. Stop using these companies. Every time you use one of these companies, some little kitty somewhere gets clubbed, okay? Stop using these companies. They are unscrupulous, unmoral morons. And that's about as nice as I can get. All right? And literally have really good ideas. They say here they say down here, let's see, driver knows I'm not knowing any of this. We have to end up refusing them. So when we have to refuse orders, the customers get upset with us. Why are they reneging on their obligation to be part of GrubHub? And they make it very clear. I have no way of contacting the customers to tell them we had nothing to do with it. GrubHub spokesperson said that the vast majority of orders are and continue to come from the services of more than 200,000 partner restaurants. Go get a better job. Like, go become a debt collector. It'll be an increase in your employment. All right, starting in late 2019 in select cities across the country, we'll add restaurants to our marketplaces when we see local diner demand and delivery. I'm sorry, if I had one of these the very first time, I'm filing a lawsuit with you on principle. Done. Period. And then I'm going to make you go ahead and announce it publicly and tell every single restaurant. I'm telling you, these companies need shut down. All right. Now, they had very good reasons because they are selling seafood. They actually say it on here. Let's see if I can find the spot here. For us and the health department, this is a quote from the restaurant. For us and the health department is very careful about this. With us too. It's time and temperature. You've got to make sure it cannot sit for a long time. Seafood is going to go bad, they said. When I've got to talk with other businesses that use GrubHub willingly, one of their frustrating issues is they will have to make food sometimes 2 or 3 times on any given day because GrubHub drivers don't show up for an hour or so after what was scheduled. So they have to throw the food out and remake it. So if we can imagine that a plate of pasta, how frustrating that is, imagine what it's like for fresh seafood. We'd have to be throwing it out every 20 minutes, the company said. So very fascinating read through from my local town. I'm going to go and patronize this business. Man, I love their gonads. Go get them. Go get them. Shut these fools down. All right, Frontier misled subscribers about internet speeds and prices. Oh, my mistake. This isn't news. But anyway, the Attorney General for the Washington State forced Frontier Northwest to clearly disclose prices and speeds. So apparently you have to be very clear about what you're charging. That's insane. Who in the world thought that you actually had to be clear? Oh, it's $9.99. Yeah, plus about $150 in fees. Yeah, Betty, it's buried within the contract. We know you're not going to read, so I'm going to sign right here. It's in the contract, Judge. It's in the contract. All right, state's investigation of Frontier's business practices found evidence of the telecom failing to adequately disclose taxes and fees during the sales of cable, internet, and telephone services, failing to adequately disclose internet infrastructure surcharge fees and advertising, misleading customers, and implying that the internet infrastructure surcharge and other fees are mandatory and or government-related fees, and misleading customers to the internet speeds it could offer, and failing to deliver speeds as the service was advertised. Well, what else is new? So let's see. After the settlement is approved, Frontier Northwest will be required to clearly disclose the monthly base price of services, the estimated amount of taxes, fees, or other recurring charges, the amount of each one-time fee or fee charged on the customer's first invoice for purchased equipment, including activation, installation fees, and any applicable cancellation or termination fees. So that's kind of what they have going there. Next on the docket, would you guys like to sign up for Walmart's new insurance policy? Walmart's getting crazy, people. They're getting nuts. They have formed an insurance agency in Texas that will sell Medicare-related products and services, broadening its foray into healthcare business. Think about this. Like, remember, guys, a couple months ago now, we talked about Walmart creating like urgent care centers or just basic centers you can go for basic checkup stuff. Guys, Walmart and Microsoft have deals. Like a Walmart store per square foot, I'm pretty sure has many more cameras than China has per square foot. Is that really a place you want to take off your clothes for a doctor? No. No, thank you. I think I will not skimp. I think I'll go to the shady urgent care down the street rather than Wally World for my physical. Am I gonna walk in there? Like one day, literally, I go into Walmart and they have the person from the eye doctor place running the cash register. This is creepy, people. I don't want to be sitting there at Walmart going on into Walmart and scanning my stuff through there and have the physician's assistant checking me out at the grocery store. It's like, whoa, this is too much. But now though, you can go to Walmart, you can shop for everything, you can even get insurance. That's right. They are holding a virtual hiring event to find several Medicare insurance agents to work for its new company, Walmart Insurance Services LLC, according to postings on Walmart's careers website and the job search site Indeed.com. There you go. If you are an insurance salesman, there you go. You can go and work for, maybe $14.95 an hour at Walmart and get abused by a big company. There you go. That's fun. All right, on to our feature story for the day. Google Fiber rides again. So a city, this is actually Google Fiber shut down in several places, or they rather abandoned their plans to expand into several places because there's so much bureaucratic red tape. Well, now they're actually working deals to work with the local governments, and Google Fiber is going to come in, and then the governments are going to sell the government-run ISPs through Google Fiber. So in theory, you should be able to get pretty good internet for a very cheap amount as a municipal service. This is in West Des Moines. So if anyone's in the West Des Moines area, keep an eye out for this in your local area and see how it is. West Des Moines, Iowa. So basically this is a public-private partnership. On a monthly basis, Google Fiber would pay the city $2.25 for each household that connects to the network. Google Fiber would pay the city a minimum of $4.5 million over 20 years. City aims to cover all homes and businesses. I didn't see a price what the service would cost, but honestly, every time we had municipal internet come into a place, it actually ended up being a pretty good service. The only downside about the Google Fiber is you generally need to have their own router unless you're smart enough like Quint to get around it. But that's kind of a thing to think about, that oftentimes, I'm okay with this as long as I can use give me a pile of routers that I can choose from, or a pile of modems rather that I can choose from, and let me have my own external router. That's what's going to make me the happiest. So there's the thoughts. There's the thoughts in there. Let me know your thoughts on all those. Thanks for the supporters on Patreon and Think Life Media who help keep the channel running. And we will see you guys in the next video.